Hello, my name's Peter. I work for 123 Sheets. I'm going to show you how to make a self-employed quarterly income tax making tax digital submission. So we're on the self-employed page here, and we're going to click on the try our demo, and here it is. And when you have an account with us and it's been set up, that is, you've put in your name, email address, phone number, save that, and then put in your national insurance number, and you followed the on-screen prompts to authorize our software, you'd then be redirected back from the HMRC website to our software, and this information will then be pre-populated from HMRC. There's nothing to enter here, it's just literally data that's coming from HMRC. Our software acts as a window into the HMRC server. So what you see here is live information that's coming from HMRC. So we can see there's 3 quarterly returns to do, and there's an end of year period of statement to file. And the reason why there's only 3 showing here on the to-do page, which just shows you ones that need doing, is because on the history page, HMRC is saying it's because there's already one that's been filed already, which you can then view or amend. You can have a go on our demo ourselves, where you can see those things and you can have a look at HMRC's estimated tax calculations about your affairs, but we're just going to have a look at doing a quarterly submission right now. So we'll do this first one that's for the quarter ended the 5th of October, and it was due on the 5th of November, a month later. Okay, so let's click on File. Here we're then taken to a page where we have to decide what type of spreadsheet we're using. So in this example, we will be selecting the 123 Sheets PDF because we're using the 123 Sheets bookkeeping file. You can watch our other video if you have your own spreadsheet you've designed and don't want to use the 123 Sheets spreadsheet, in which case you would opt for this one instead. But in this example, we're going to be assuming the person's actually using the spreadsheet, the bookkeeping spreadsheet that 123 Sheets has designed. So you can see all of the expenses, all the expense categories. We're not going to tick this simplified expenses box, and all we need to do now is just to upload a PDF file. And the reason it's a PDF file is because our bookkeeping spreadsheet generates PDF files that can be uploaded to our website. So let's go now. We're ready to upload a file, so we just need to go to the bookkeeping and generate that PDF file. So here's the bookkeeping file. First of all, on first time use, you would go into settings and set yes or no to these questions. So for example, we've said yes, VAT registered, yes, they have expenses with personal use, and yes, there are tax disallowable expenses, and they have some custom expense categories as well. We set to yes. These things then make the spreadsheet more simple or more complicated depending on the affairs that you have. You wouldn't be typically going into the settings and changing them once you've got going and you've already made a submission. Okay, so you set up the spreadsheet, so you then go into the income tab and put in your income in there. And as it's a spreadsheet, it's all very quick to enter stuff. Similar on the purchases. So for example, you can either use the drop down to change the expenses, or you can just start typing. So I could change it to travel costs, for example. I'll just change it back to other expenses, and you can tab across and fill these things in very quickly. Okay, so let's say that you've now finished all of your purchases. You can see quite a substantial amount of purchases here, and you might want to have go at filling in some other entries there for other bits and pieces that you might need to put into your bookkeeping. For example, capital purchases, or also about some CIS tax deducted or income tax that's been deducted at source. Okay, so we're ready to do a quarterly submission. So you click on the reporting button for income tax. You click on that, and we can see there are 4 quarters here to submit. There's a detailed report, summary report, and a file PDF. These are all PDFs that get generated. So for example, let's say you are ready to do your 2nd quarter now, so you click on the detailed report because you might want to have a double check of what's being included and sent to HMRC before you actually send it. So we'll save that, and that will just take a few seconds just to come up. Here it is, and here we've got the allow, the disallow. We've got a nice big fat total at the top here, so we know what we're expecting to be sending to HMRC, 12,900 odd. And this is the summary page with the headline data on it. It's going to go to HMRC, and then the individual detailed transactions are all here with subtotals underneath for each category. So, for example, let's say we wanted to know what was in bad debts for, in fact, £450 worth of allowed bad debts, and we wanted to know what that was. So we could, because it's a PDF, we can do Control F, and we can just type in bad. Is it capital D? Yep, okay. Let's press enter. Okay, there's two. Yeah, next. Here it is, the second one, bad debt. And I can see, oh yeah, that's right, there's a couple of people that didn't pay me on time, and that's what the £450 is about. Okay, so let's suppose that you've reviewed that and you're happy with that now. Yeah, I'll make a mental note. Yeah, 12,860. That's what we're sending to HMRC. You then create the HMRC file PDF that asks, are you sure? That's going to lock the data for the period, so you can't accidentally change something later. If you did want to amend it, you'd probably have to create in additional transactions in your sales or purchases to adjust entries that have previously been filed that can't be edited. Okay, so we'll click on yes, okay. We want to generate that PDF of filing that will lock the data. And we'll save that again, and that will be generated, and it's just the headlines this time without the detailed transaction. This is the one that's going to be uploaded to our website that will work with our website. Our website won't accept any other PDF except this one, so that way our website knows you've closed off the period. Okay, why is there a different profit? Oh, I've chosen the wrong period. You see that there? Okay, so July. So actually I've clicked on the wrong button. I clicked that one instead of this one. Okay, so I need this one. Okay, we'll do that again. Yep, this one's for October, the correct period. I'm paying attention this time. Okay, yeah, there's the £12,860 that we saw in the detailed report earlier. So we're ready to go. So I can go back to the website now, and I can either drag and drop the PDF there, or I can choose the file, which I'll do here, bookkeeping file, and filing quarterly report for October. There it is, and select the upload. I'll just double check. Yep, the 12,860.30 that I was expecting, so I know that's correct. And it's filled in and populated all the allowable and disallowable amounts for all these expenses. So I'm going to tick the confirmation box and file and send that to HMRC. So that's how you'd go about making a submission, and this is a message from HMRC saying that it's been accepted. And if we wanted to later on see that data shown back to us, we can go to the history tab, where we'll be able to have a look at and amend the return as HMRC has it with their live data. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, if you'd like to use our software, please feel free to have a look, and when HMRC are ready with their software, you'll be able to get going with an account with us. Okay, yeah, we look forward to working with you. Thanks very much. Have a